Well, welcome to Kiss My Gas Power Sports Shop. I'm Joe.
I'm Knox.
And today we're going to go over one of those most common questions asked. How do you start the little four-wheelers? The 125s and the 110s are going to be very similar in the way that they start. And we're going to go over all the little details to make sure that you know how to start yours without any problems. Now, the first thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that you've got plenty of fuel in the tank. Now, it does recommend that you run fuel of 90 octane or higher. Do not try to put 87 octane in these. They will not like it. Some people like to run the non-ethanol fuel, which is also going to be more beneficial for the engine down the road. After you fuel up, you need to make sure that your gas is turned on. Now, most four-wheelers are going to have a small petcock that looks like this. The best way to tell whether or not it's on or off is whether or not the lever. The best way to tell is to check to make sure that the lever is in line with the fuel line, meaning that it is going to go, here's your fuel line, and then this is going to be in line with it. If it is off, it is going to be perpendicular to the fuel line like this. This is the position you want it to be in after you're done riding for the day, but to get going, you need to make sure that fuel is on. Next, you need to make sure that your choke is on. Now, this one here is what we refer to as the gold lever carburetor. It's a PZ20 with the gold choke lever. Now, if the engine is cold to the touch, you need to and especially if the weather is very cold out and it's not been ran today, you need to make sure that choke is on before you start. So levers all the way up, clear of any fuel lines, anything else.
On one of these little 125 ATVs, if you come down here on this particular model, this is a PZ19, your choke lever is going to be right here, and if it is down, then it's going to be in the off position. You want to turn it up, and then it will engage the choke for the on position.
Next, I would recommend that your transmission is in neutral. Some have a floor shifter. This particular model has a shift lever to change the gears, but make sure your green light is on so it doesn't try to take off on you. Once that is done, obviously, key is on. Your kill switch is in the run position. And if you're so equipped, the lanyard in the back of the ATV is attached, which means it is pushed all the way in, not hanging off halfway or removed. If this is removed, it will not start, but it is possible to disconnect these and completely disable it. Another variation that is on some of these four-wheelers is the top lanyard. Again, if this is missing or not completely pushed down, your ATV will not start. It is there so you can attach this to your child. If they fall off, it pulls it off and stops the engine. Next, a brake has to be pulled for it to start. If your brake light isn't on, your starter will not work. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and pull the brake and set the button. And Knox is going to go around. He's going to hit the start button. Well, actually, this one doesn't need to be choked because it's already been warmed up. And that starts the engine. At that point, you can release your brake, put it in gear, and off you go. There are several ways to turn this ATV off. One is with the emergency kill switch. 2, with the key. 3, by removing the lanyard in the back. And 4, if so equipped, there's also a remote button. You can push and release the remote buttons, shuts off the engine. Once you push that, you have to push the unlock button below it. And that, again, enables it to where it will start. Hope you found this useful. Please like and subscribe to KMG Power Sports, and we will keep these videos coming and make sure that you know how to work all your stuff.